How I got into drugs? Let's see. I was 12 years old. I was in my brother's bedroom, and I was looking out the rear view mirror, the rear window in the room, when I looked to my left, which there was a bookshelf against the wall, and behind the books there, at eye level, there was a white envelope that had green stuff sticking up out of it. This is that pot stuff, isn't it? And I seen that he got all tense when he was at his desk reading, and he got upset and threw me out the room. So right then I knew it was. So the next day when he went to work, I searched his room and I found this pot. So I took me some, and then I went and I stole a corncob pipe from the Almax grocery store, and I put that stuff in there, and I tried smoking it, but I don't recollect really getting high. It was probably about 2 years later. I was in Cambridge, Massachusetts, visiting my older sister, and I was in the public park. I was by myself, but I was hanging with a bunch of kids, and this is in the late 60s, 67, 68, around that time there. And when this young fella came up to a bunch of us that were sitting in a circle in the park there, and he threw down these joints and said, Art, I'm from Kansas, and I have this reefer. Here's some. Try it out. If you like it, you can see me in the park here, and you can buy some. So then a group of us, there were about 4 or 5, 6 maybe. We smoked these 2 joints, and I was learning how to inhale it and hold it in, and then after a few hits of it, I distinctly remember this warm feeling coming up from my shoulders, up the back of my neck, coming over the top of my head, and it felt warm, and it felt good. It felt a nice feeling, like I had a good thought or something. And then I noticed that things I was looking through, my eyes was looking different. Everything was affected a little bit differently, and it was kind of cool looking. And from then on, I started doing drugs. I went to doing pills, and when I got an occasion to do some LSD, you know, everything that was basically at that particular time in the late 60s that was in the country, even the heroin, not so much the cocaine. I didn't experience that until later in life, in the early 70s in California. But basically, that's the way I got started as a young fella. Just happened to see it on the back of a bookcase in a white envelope sticking up out of there.